It is finally that time to do EXO Acoustic Medley. And being a guitar dude, I'm very excited to see what the guitar stuff is like, and I'm also excited to hear these dudes stripped away from the big tracks so we can hear more of their vocals, which always seem to be really outstanding. I think what makes me sad is I don't know how many acoustic sessions they have, so this might be the only one of those that I get to do, but I'm super, super stoked. I have something popping up on my screen over here. How do I get rid of it? Not sure. There we go. Anyways, let's check out this video. Having the pick in the mouth while you're playing with your fingers is a go-to sign that you've been doing this for a minute, because you intend to use the pick, and you know the best way to get the pick, doesn't matter if you got $1 million, is to have the pick in your mouth, because you can just grab it and go to work. She's my baby. Wow. Also, the chords that he's doing are actually like, you have to been playing probably for a few years to play those chords, the minor sevens that are double barred. Sorry to interrupt. Wow, dude. I pause it because I don't want to talk when people play this well and do music this well. I don't want to talk over them playing. I know people get annoyed with the pausing, but you can really hear how good their singing is, and the guitar playing is actually, so far, I mean, it's very well done. A lot of confidence. The rhythm is good. Articulation is good with the instrument. Of course, it is with the vocals. Both of those dudes playing are doing very well. That's Dio, right? This is it's really good, and I have to put a reaction here. I'm not going to just steal their video and play their video. I need to talk about what they're doing. I am actually extremely surprised at how good the guitar playing is, because you got to think about the context of the show. You actually have two guitar players who have to play together in time with singers. So you're both playing as a duet, and then you also have to make sure that your rhythm is together as a band. Now, for all I know, they could have metronomes clicking in their ear, but still, that doesn't make it much easier. It just gives you an overall tempo as if you had a drummer playing. I'm really shocked at how confident and articulate their guitar playing is. And now I'm gonna tell you something that the label's doing as a mistake. If they are able to sing like this with playing some acoustic guitar stuff, they really should be releasing a song that's purely acoustic, or an acoustic version of one of their songs, like every band this caliber, every 3 months. And if you're really on top of it, every month, because it's a whole nother side of the band. Let's go back to it.
Let's go,
This is harder than the other song guitar-wise. There's no finger picking, but this is actually harder to play than the other song. It's exceptionally good. That was way more impressive than the first song, because the chord changes were much faster, and they were not all in strict time chord changes, but dot 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 dot. So they have like a little more syncopation or off-kilter feel to the chord changes. And now you have to do this next level of rhythmic changing. You have to, again, support the singing while keeping the guitars in time. And then now when you're shifting, you have to make sure that you hold the chords at the appropriate time and shift and land at the appropriate time in rhythm. And then they also took the whole intensity up a notch. I can say I've never seen that before. I have never seen people singing with some guitars and a dude solo dancing. I've never seen it. And when you got that much confidence, you just might as well go for it. Also, the percussive playing on the guitar, popping the strings by pulling them out further from the instrument. That's Channy on the light colored guitar, right? And that was Kai just dancing, not the one we just saw, but that was Kai first dancing, right? It's like not fair. That's a cool change there. I have to say then, I actually like Call Me Baby better, but that made it even harder because now we took the intricacy and we raised it up a notch because, again, right, we have the guitars supporting the musical structure and they still have to stay in time with the singers, but now we have a more melodic line on the guitar. That melodic line has to stay in rhythm. And then now we have the dancing. So if the rhythm players accidentally speed up or slow down at all, it's easier for a singer to kind of deal with that than it would be a dancer. So now there's three different elements: the singing, the instrumental playing, and the dancing all has to be in sync together, thus making the overall composition harder to execute. Sorry, the look that you see me having here is, I have no problem with the song. I think the song sounds cool. I'm just wondering why because we had an acoustic guitar in the song. I'm wondering why they didn't maybe let him live. It'd be cool. Like, why not put a click track in the air, loop the guitar part live, da 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 da, da 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 da, right? And then you could bring in the backing track on top of his loop, and it would be in time, and it'd be kind of cool that one of them laid the loop down. Oh, look at that stage. Bruh, dude. Another side of EXO, who knew? Oh, I don't know this song. This is good. If you like this stuff and you don't know about the 80s artist Phil Collins, you should probably check out Phil Collins because he had an entire album where the drums were made like this. It was very sparse, like not much hi-hat, not much cymbal, and just melodic drums. It's 80s, so it sounds 80s. But if you like this type of song, you might like that Phil Collins. You might not, because, you know, it's like 80s.
늦어버린 시선 너를 놓친 시선 괜히 자꾸만 미안해져 이런 마음을 갖고 너를 보고 위 안에서만 자라왔던 꿈 시간이 바람처럼 내 곁에 걸어올 거야 자꾸만 미안해져
Like that rhythm.
마음을 갖고 너를 보고 있는 너 서로 마주보는 시선 둘 하나 남은 시간 그리는 너의 맘이
That's like a slight key change.
나는 멀리서 그게 다져버린 시선 거친 시선들 늦어버린 시선
I gotta have something to say, right? I have to find something. As chilled out as they look, and you might go like, well, of course they're chilled out, like they're pros, they're sitting there, the song is slow, they're singing at a little lower volume. So yeah, they're just sitting there chilling, except for it's actually much harder to hold your intonation and hit your notes sitting down because it curves this whole area. Even if you're sitting up straight, like this is just not the way you want to be singing. If you want to sing to the best of your ability, and these guys have so much abundance of ability that they're able to be in a suboptimal position and nail everything and not be worried about it at all. I knew it was gonna be good. I did not know their guitar playing was going to be on point. Now let's not get carried away. It's not virtuosic guitar playing, but it's very good guitar playing. Very good. Much better than almost any singing, dancing people I can think of. Or any, really. I can't think of anyone who does that type of music, who actually plays the guitar that well and also sings that well and dances that well. So that's why I assumed the guitar playing would be a little suboptimal. I thought it'd be a little throwaway thing. I didn't think there'd be two guys playing together, supporting a whole cast and doing it for whatever, they did 8 minutes of that. Extremely impressive. That's why I can't help but be a fan. Like, if there was something I could hate on, I would hate on it. But they do what they do, right? Anyways, let's do another video. That was great.